We just figured out, well, it's been a while. We knew who Luke Cage House was in Avengers Doomsday. Let's get into the video. So yes, like I've said, we've known about who Luke Cage House was for more than a month. This is not new news. I was reached out a month ago and I literally posted this, and guess what? It flew under the radar. Don't know why. I mean, my following is not huge, but my following is pretty decent. And today we get this. Chris Evans' codename on the set of Avengers Doomsday was Luke Cage, and this came from My Time to Shine on August 10th. Oh, would you know it's August 10th? About an hour and a half ago. Well, let's look into what I said a month ago. Also, the Luke Cage house is a fill-in for Chris Evans, is what they are saying. Oh, July 13th. Literally 3 days before a month ago. Yes, so I'll take my credit now. Thank you, My Time, though. You know the craziest part about this, though, is I was talking to some people, and some people said in my comments, wait, what if the reason the Avengers go to get Steve is because he's the anchor? I had saw My Time say he's the whole reason the movie is a thing, or the move is a thing, and that does make sense. Like, what if he was the anchor being? What if Tom Holland's Spider-Man isn't actually the anchor being because they pivoted, because they realized, okay, well, we don't own Spider-Man rights-wise. Sony still does. So if Sony wants to take him away from us, we're kind of SOL and we don't have a choice. So by making Chris Evans Nomad, the one who went back in time, the anchor being, yes, we know that he came back and he was older, but what if during that part of the event he was the anchor being and it reestablished to somebody else? I'm just saying. And then my boy Louis Turkmani actually said something completely different. Check this one out. Theory, and I like this theory. The way the Avengers and remaining heroes sought out Tony in Endgame will now be reversed for Doomsday. The new Avengers and other heroes will seek out Steve's wisdom and help as a last-ditch effort to stop Doom from taking everything they love. Beautiful chance to show parallels from the two former faces of the Avengers. Now, for me personally, I think, what if they're actually going to look for the old Steve and they're going to use his wisdom and knowledge? Because the Nomad Steve is technically still aging and he's back in time with Peggy Carter, which I think Doom is going to bring them and have them on his team saying, hey, you know, your world might die to an incursion and whatnot. If you want to stay, you can help me. Hence the Captain Hydra persona. I think that's the way they're going to go for that. I think the older Steve Rogers, they're possibly going to look at for wisdom and knowledge and whatnot. And like in the comics, how he was brought back to his youth when he was fighting Crossbones, something along those lines. I think that would be ridiculously epic. And then last but not least, this is what I've heard recently. So recently I heard that Tom Hiddleston, aka Loki, is going to be the next person to begin filming. Once again, take these all as grains of salt and rumors. You know, tons of people just send me stuff in DMs and message me, and then on Reddit and everywhere else. So I just hope you guys enjoy this. Once again, you know, I appreciate all of the following, the helping out, the work, everything. I talk to a bunch of you. You guys go through stuff with me. We go over theories and plot leaks and everything. So as always, once again, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.